You're listening to the official podcast of Bloodstock Open Air Festival. Bloodstock Radio.
When life comes as easy as breathing, I hear you whisper. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Bloodstock Radio, the official podcast of the Bloodstock Open Air Festival. My name is Squatter, this is podcast number 55, and it is our first podcast of 2019. So welcome back to you all, and thanks for tuning in. So we opened up there with a brand new tune from the Irish band Dead label, that's called False Messiah, and they also have an excellent video for that out, and they've got a new band member with guitarist Mick Hines, upgrading them to a 4-piece after joining from another band who played Bloodstock last year, This Place Hell, so check that all out. They both played blinding sets at Bloodstock 2018, as did every band that played, so we hope you all had an amazing time there. Over the next 8 months, we will be bringing you all the news and announcements about Bloodstock 2019, of which there have already been several, with 24 bands already announced. So let's have a quick rundown of those. On Thursday, Rotting Christ will headline the Sophie tent. Then on Friday, we have Grand Magus headlining the Sophie stage with Incite, Death Angel, Metal Church, Soulfly, Children of Bodom, Tesseract and Powerwolf, with headliners Sabaton on the Friday. Then on Saturday on the main stage we have Swallow the Sun, Evil Scarecrow, Thy Art is Murder, Code Orange, Cradle of Filth, and special guests Anthrax, with the Saturday night headliner still to be announced. And finally, heading into Sunday on the main stage, we will have Ross the Boss, Soilwork, Hypocrisy, D. Snyder, Queensryche, Dimmu Borgir, and your headliners Scorpions. And then the last band of the weekend will be the Sophie stage headliners Elvates, so plenty of stuff for everyone there. And tonight we're going to be covering some of those. We're going to be hearing from a German journalist as to why Scorpions will be perfect for Bloodstock. We'll have our first Metal to the Masses 2019 news with previews from some of the record 31 regions that we have involved this year. And coming up next, we've got an extended interview with a main stage Saturday band. Brace yourselves, it's our old friends Evil Scarecrow up next on Bloodstock Radio.
The big interview.
Okay, next up on Bloodstock Radio, we're having a catch-up with the guys from Evil Scarecrow. We have Dr. Hell and we have Brother Payne. How are you, ladies?
Oh, he's flirty today, isn't he? Yes, ladies. We're all right, thanks. Quick boo pinch.
He introduced us, we can introduce ourselves. You do excellent catchphrases, which are catching on a minute.
Oh, let's do them anyway.
Okay, you start.
Hello, I'm Dr. Hello.
And I'm Brother Payne.
God, we're so funny.
Yeah. So yes, I thought we'd catch up at the beginning of the tour. We are at Nottingham in Rock City, and I'm sensing on the social media and in the room in general a little bit nerves about this one. I don't really know why, because you guys are consummate professionals. So where are we feeling? Where are we at, guys?
I'm not nervous. There you go.
I am nervous.
I was this morning when I was home in bed, but now I'm here. Fine.
You're right. Yeah. You drank through it.
Well, I've only had one tin of beer.
You take it steady, Brother Payne. It'll be a mess. I know what you're like after one tin of beer. I guess there are more nerves than normal. We don't normally get nervous at all, but I think we're just bringing so much new stuff at once here. We have new equipment, we've got new stage show, we've got new songs, and normally when we've even been touring with a set that we've come tour with for 5 years, everything goes wrong and catches fire. So, the fact that when you call us concert professionals, obviously you were being flippant there. I heard that flippancy in your voice, but obviously shit does go wrong for us a lot, even when we should know what we're doing. So the fact that we're going on there not really knowing what we're doing doesn't really bode well, does it? But prepare to burn and die, everyone.
You style it out well, though. You do it all right when your anti-gravity machine packs up a little bit now and again, a bit rickety, give it a bit of a kick, and you usually style it out. So I'm sure you'll be fine.
You know what, right? It's slagging off our science there, isn't it? Do you know how much anti-gravity machines cost? They are
squillions.
Expensive pieces of gear, mate. Just because ours is slightly older and more second-hand than those.
We haven't updated the firmware for a while, have we?
We haven't
no, a little bit.
To the Wi-Fi anymore. We'll upgrade the Wi-Fi and now it's it. Yeah.
Cool. Well, we got a sneak preview amplified a couple of months ago of a couple of them of Red Riding Hood and Skulls of Our Enemies, with a few little stage shows of those, and all looks very impressive. So are we seeing a little glimpse of those tonight as well?
We're not doing Red, are we?
No, we're not. No. So
it was really hard because we kind of just wanted to tour the whole album, and then we realised how boring that would be for everyone.
Yeah,
So
maybe let's force people to listen to the album.
Yeah,
maybe.
So we kind of had to chuck a load of stuff out, really. So the set has changed. We only really finished writing the set today, didn't we?
I don't even know we'd finish it yet.
No. Who knows?
Yes.
Yeah, who knows? Actually,
Who knows?
Or maybe we are going to play them too.
Maybe.
We don't even know.
No.
Maybe.
We'll see what comes out of our music engine when we press go, won't we?
Yeah. So you mentioned the new album there, Antarctica.
Well done.
Yeah. It's all right. Not bad.
Practicing that all week.
Yeah, no, I have actually. No, months, literally months. The last time I interviewed, I think I messed it up. So yeah, So it's out there at last, and again, sensed a little bit of nerves, but it seems to have gone amazingly well from my perspective, anyway.
You can only do what you do. There you go.
Wise words, sir.
You can write that down. You can put that on the t-shirt.
Yeah.
You can have that.
I think you described it as a sort of anti-climax when it's just like all that build-up, and then once it's out there, you're like, right, it's out there now, and
yeah, expect the Queen to come round and give you a £100 note, which she doesn't.
You just want some royalty to come over and give you a hand job, don't you? Really?
Pretty much,
That's
yeah.
all we ask.
Could be a lower one, like Prince Matthew.
Yeah, some duchess or a prince somewhere. Yeah. Don't have to be the Queen. Not for this album.
No.
Maybe for a 10th album, you'd want Her Royal Highness herself to come over and properly suck you off. But I think I don't know. It's a fucking tough one, isn't it? I'm swearing a lot. I've had some wine.
yeah,
you're gonna beep it out, are you, Paul?
No, I don't do beeps.
Good lad.
I would happily have a brush up against Prince Philip's thigh.
Yeah, just anything really. Just a crafty little bit of a spoon. They could
spoon for moon.
No, nudgy. Fergie's fine. Yeah, just a little an accidental grope.
And put on the news as well.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So there's some recognition. More recognition.
Yeah, I think that's it. You work to get these albums out, and basically nobody famous or royal even bothers trying to put the hand down your pants today. It's really disappointing.
Well, I didn't realise that was what this disappointment was down to, but I suppose that'll work.
Now you know. That's why we're in the music business, basically.
Yeah, I saw you did quite well in the Irish thrash charts, though. The trash over there. We like the speed and the trash.
Yeah. Only Evil Scarecrow could get on an official Amazon page with a typo.
Yeah.
Well done.
But it seemed to go well, though. I mean, I think I've seen some comments on it, and you're just sort of thinking it must be so hard to be a band, because if you do something new, people go, "Oh, I've done something new. I like the old stuff." Yeah. And if you do something the same, people go, "Oh, it's just the same as the old stuff," and you can't win. How do you win?
Well, the thing is, I will give a sensible answer here, actually, because I think it's a subject close to our heart. Actually, all we have ever done and will ever do is just write music that makes us laugh and entertains us, because that's where we got to where we got to. We never got anywhere by trying to do things for someone else. We just did it for ourselves. If it cracked me and Brother Payne up, it would probably go just on the album.
When we look back at the songs now, and I think I'm listening to a song called Cosmoth Gothmoth Gong. We've come up with this, and we thought it'd be a good idea to write this album and put it on here. We thought this would be a good idea, and we've stuck with it, and we've gone with it, and now we're playing it in front of other people.
Yeah,
it's madness.
I mean, at no point did we go, the kids are gonna love that concept, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's wrong with music nowadays. There's not enough songs about a cosmic moth that is a goth in space with a gong. Nobody, you wouldn't do it, would you? Nobody would do it. So it doesn't matter if people. Some people love it, some people don't, and the fact that people are talking about us, listening to it at all, I always still find absolutely remarkable.
Yeah.
So. We don't mind. Love it or hate it. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter to us. We just do what we do, which is making ourselves crack up. And we're just so blessed that there's other like-minded fools out there that kind of just want to do that with us. And that is the only sensible answer you're going to get from us.
That's pretty good. That's not bad.
That's a good question, man.
Yeah. Well, I do them every now and again. One will pop in there. I'm sorry about that.
Right. Let's get back to some proper bollocks.
Crazy stuff. Well, you mentioned the cosmic moth malarkey, because I can't say it because I always say mong, and I don't want to say mong. I always
dude, it used to be called Cosmos Gothmoth Mong Mosque. Gong.
Oh my god!
We thought that's a bit offensive.
I was practicing it on the way here, and I kept saying mong all the time.
It was Voodoo Man, wasn't it? Before
it was called Voodoo Man. This was a very troublesome track.
Yeah, it was.
We were like,
clearly,
we don't want to upset anyone.
Yeah.
Even, do you know what? I'm going to say it because I've got to.
Yeah.
but I don't know how to word it very well. Maybe you can help me. But
being racist somehow.
No, it's not going to be racist. No, I'm not. No.
Controversial.
No, we're not, because we're not like that, are we? We're very liberal, happy people, aren't we?
Yes,
we want to be seen as that. But when we started recording Cosmos Gothmoth Gong, Cosmos sounds like Cosmos, but then Gothmoth just sounds a bit like somebody with a speech impediment trying to say Cosmos, doesn't it?
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
So say you know that thing like you can't say beer can without sounding like a Jamaican saying bacon.
Yes.
It's a bit like that. Try saying Gothmoth without like you just saying
I like it, yeah, but that's a whole new angle on it.
I know, but it's on the album now, so screw it. Sorry, if you have a speech impediment, we're very sorry.
I can't say it either way, with speech impediment or not.
You're
so
a
that's
walking
fine.
Speech impediment, you are.
No, but I was thinking on the way. You are well known for your inventive merch. You got your beach towels, you got your raincoats, you got these sort of things. So I was thinking you could have a Cosmos Gothmoth Gong Bong, or a dong if you want to go down the sex industry.
We always want to go down the sex industry.
Yeah.
That's all, we're all over that shit.
And the other one I thought might be a good one. You go to gigs, you go to these things. Usually greasy burger van, healthy options. But how about the salad of Brother Plain? Yeah. You could go for that. It could work, couldn't it?
Good.
This is great. We should do more interviews, because then we can steal the interviewee's idea, can't we?
We could have a line of bread and call it Bread Riding Hood.
Bread Riding Hood.
Think
of a song. Another song off the album.
Polter Toast.
Polter Toast.
Yes. Another bread
with your bread.
Yeah, we could have lots of bread ones.
So if we were going to run a restaurant, then we'd have the salad of Brother Payne.
Yeah. Waiter fry.
Toast.
Waiter fry.
Some fried chicken. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd work.
I'm trying to think of any other tracks. Gus Sag and the Turnip King. Turnip soup.
Turnip soup. Cool.
Gus Sag and the Turnip.
You've got a whole menu going on here. That's going to work.
Let's cancel the gig, Brother Payne. Let's buy ourselves a horse box. Get an oven in it. Bang. Toast.
Yeah.
Pull the toast.
Turnip soup. Delicious.
I did sense from some of the comments from the other band members that I've seen is that there might have been a little bit of inter-band questioning doing a ballad on the album.
Yeah, it was my idea and everyone else thought it was shite.
I think I thought it was shite. No, I think like the original
chord structure. Yeah. But then we wrote a better one, didn't we?
Yeah. The B minor, G, A minor, somewhere else.
We wrote something that spells out ball gag, basically. Everyone knows that famous chord of L, don't they? L minor, L major.
Yeah, and then you're finishing off with a 10-minute epic at the end of it as well. So it's got a bit of something for everyone, I feel.
Well, we put those two songs at the end in case people hated them, and then they could just stop the album early. Tactical, you see.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing them live anyway. I've seen a couple of them, but yeah, looking forward to seeing more of them. And so I thought what I'd do is we would do the beginning of the tour. So you've got a few dates coming up now. You're going mainly north, I think, by the looks of it. Although Bristol first, and then up to Manchester and Leeds and Glasgow and all that sort of thing. These will have all happened by the time this goes out, by the way. But are there any that you sort of? Anything that you sort of
enjoyed the Glasgow gig? Is that what you're trying to say?
Let's preempt how well we think it's gone. It's been brilliant.
Lovely time.
That bit in Glasgow when somebody spilled their pint over that bloke who was.
And that time we went to York and the Queen came and took you off because.
Finally, actually gave me a bit of action. She never finished me though. So those things happen. We're like prophets.
Amazing.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's okay. Are there any songs that you're particularly looking forward to playing live? Any that you're particularly nervous about playing live?
Way to Die. I like that song a lot. It's my favourite.
I do as well. It's my favourite.
That's why we like that. We put that at the top of the set because it's killer. I'm personally very nervous about the ballad. Doing the ballad.
Who knew that Dr. Hell could sing as opposed to growl?
Yeah, well, we'll see. Let's see what it's like live. Let's not.
Russ
I was going to say you need Russ here as well.
Magic bebop machine.
Yeah, we should mention Russ as well, I suppose. Parlour Studios, a little magician that he is. Why is he such a magician, and why should everyone love him and go and work with him?
Do you know what? Again, great question, and I'm going to give another sensible answer. For me, more than anything, he changed what it was like for us to record.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's reflected in the last two albums because we hate recording overall because nobody gives you any praise. It's the opposite of playing. You play live, you make a load of mistakes, you walk off, everyone says you're brilliant. In a studio, you make a load of mistakes, and it's like, you're rubbish, play it better. And it was trying to trying to produce our own stuff was hard work.
Yes.
And Russ just took all of that pain away, and he is our brother now, and we love him. He is maybe the best human being that's ever existed. Thank you, Russ.
Thank you, Russ.
Oh, yeah.
Easy, that's my microphone. Stop drooling on my microphone, please.
Yeah, Russ, put it there, mate. Oh, yeah, I love that beard and that belly.
Okay. Talking about superheroes, you had a bit of an adventure yourself recently, sir, which was absolutely hilarious. It has to be said, because no one knew what was going on. And the next minute you're Batman, and you're, so yes, Brother Payne, tell us what happened with your superhero antics.
I was in Belgium for a wedding, and I chased after a man who's being chased by the police, and I thought it'd be a good idea to stop him, because why not? The Belgian police can't do their own stupid job. They have to send me over there to go and do it for them on a whim. So I stopped him, I jumped at him, I grabbed him, I pulled him to the ground, knocked myself out, blood everywhere. Princess Luxembourg was dead. They had 7 stitches. They had to give best man speech the next day. So that's what I did.
You were trooper though, weren't you? And then didn't the policewoman?
Oh, the policewoman.
Have you got a medal or anything?
Well, I'd like to medal with her. Well, she was a sexy policewoman, and Princess Luxury got her phone number, and she was like texting each other all the time. I was thinking, oh, what's going on here? Oh, she's trying to get to her through me, isn't she? Or through me, whatever. So basically, this fit police officer in Belgium was just texting me all the time. Pictures, just really lewd pictures of me on the floor with blood everywhere. Yeah. She gave me a bottle of champagne, trying to get me drunk.
Didn't she give you some sort of gonk to stick on your seatbelt?
She did. I got a. Well, it's probably from my son, but it was an armadillo, a police alarm armadillo. You can put on a seatbelt. Some Lear police station pencils. What else?
Loads of filthy photographs of herself in the nude.
Yeah.
Oops! I don't know how that got in my message.
Accidentally, here's a picture of my truncheon in a place. So basically, that was it.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, straightforward. Sounds pretty much average trip to Belgium, I think.
Typical weekend.
Yeah. That doesn't really work very well on radio, admittedly, but that's
just explain. So say what you see.
Say what I see. It's almost like a monk's, a very tiny little friar tuck sort of thing, really. So it works well with the monk thing, really.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Yeah.
Cool. Excellent. Well done, sir. I commend you.
You're welcome. Yes.
We're not very good at being polite, are we? Screw you, Paul.
Yeah,
there you go.
Whatever. All good. Cool. Right. Well, I'll let you guys get ready, and we'll do it. And what I'm going to do is use your time machine now that we've just found over here, and we're just going to fast forward now immediately, right the way through to Milton Keynes, and just continue straight through Milton Keynes. You ready?
Yeah. Make a noise.
Ready? And we're in Milton Keynes.
Yeah! That was weird.
It was.
That was very odd indeed. Gus and Zag really made a great time machine, I think. That gavel was amazing.
They learnt from Brother Payne, didn't they?
They did.
Did you teach them everything that they know?
I taught them everything that they do.
What's the first rule of time travel?
Same as the first rule of fires in the forests.
What, don't talk about fires in the forest?
Always close the gate behind you. That's what
right, there you go.
Cool.
Yeah, never leave the gate open when you time travel, boys.
Okay, well, we'll try not to. So, that was a very quick, however many weeks it was. But, we're now in Milton Keynes, so it's the last set of these dates that you're doing at the moment, coming back in January. And when we spoke last, you were a bit concerned about the ballad of Brother Payne.
Ballad of Dr.
Brother Payne.
Yeah, we were a bit, I suppose.
Well, were we?
Well, I was, because I was sing it.
Yes, it's actually gone down ever so well, I'd say.
It has been really good, and people have put their torches in the air and
lighters.
Keep asking people to set fire to their hands, but no one's done that yet.
No.
I'm hoping tonight might be the night.
Well,
maybe you can do it, Paul. You don't need both them hands, do you? You only use one to hold a microphone.
That's true, actually. That's true. Well, let's have a listen to that, because we'll have a little break for some music, and then we'll let the listeners have a listen. I'm sure they've all got the album already, obviously.
Of course they have. We don't actually have to listen to it now, though.
No, we don't.
Thank God.
No, that's fine. But let's listen to that, and then we'll come back. So you can introduce it, Brother Payne. Go on, it's your ballad, mate.
This is the ballad of me, by me. There you go. Introduce that.
That introduced that bastard, didn't it? You introduced the shit out of that mofo. You got that, wrapped it up in an introduction wallpaper, glued it to the introduction wall. You did. You got that fucking introduction, turned it into an introduction basketball, and threw it in the hoop of fate. That's what you did. You slam dunked that introduction. Well introduced.
Antarctica. The coldest place on earth is no place for a monk. Escaped your prison cell. Did you carve a key from an inmate's leg? Why make escape in a stolen car? Does your mom know where you are? Brother Payne, why did you go to Antarctica? The coldest place on earth is no place for a monk. Brother Payne, why did you go to Antarctica? With open sandals and a tunic made of hand, stuck aboard a creaky ship. Did you pour the blood to make it sick? In the cold and the barren and the wintered house, were you the one they saw in the Hessian cow? Brother Payne, why did you go to Antarctica? The coldest place on earth is no place for a monk. Brother Payne, why did you go to Antarctica? With open sandals and a tunic made of
Okay, that was the Ballad of Brother Payne. So you've been on the road for a few weeks now. So how's it gone? Because as I say, you had all your new props and your new songs. So yeah, happy?
Yeah, it's been amazing, actually. The crowds, in particular, have been properly bonkers, haven't they?
Pretty good,
really mental. Like, beyond... I mean, we have mental crowds anyway, but these lot really need putting away, I think. They've probably lost the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been very cool. It's been really good. Yeah, it's tiring, obviously, because we're all old men, but and one old woman. But no, it's been amazing. We love being on the road. It's so much more fun than being in the studio where everyone just tells us we're wrong and play that better.
Other than Russ making you tea and stuff like that, and crazy drinks.
Yeah, we do have crazy drinks with Russ.
Yeah, has he ever made me tea? I don't know.
I don't know if he has, mate.
I made him tea, I know that.
Hang on a minute.
Wait a minute, what
we made him tea? Who is paying who? You wait till I see him next, selfish bastard.
So a cup of tea.
Make us a cup of tea, you fucking lazy. There you go. You can edit. You can beep that out, Paul. You'll enjoy that. Beep 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 beep.
So any highlights? Any particular highlights? Glasgow or Bristol or Leeds or wherever? Have you been to any new venues on this you've not been to before?
Yes, but now you're asking complex questions.
Yeah. Brudenell.
You're asking us.
Brudenell was good, wasn't it? Leeds one.
Yeah, he's asking us to remember shit. Yeah, man. I mean that's just not fair.
That was good.
I don't know. Some stuff happened. I mean, if you weren't there, then why should we have to relay what it was like to you? It's just shit, isn't it? You know, you either go and watch a movie and enjoy it.
Yeah.
You don't go, oh, how was the movie, and have someone talk about it. That's no way.
The actors don't talk about the movies they're in, do they?
No, they don't. They just say watch it and you'll make your own mind up. So I'm not answering that question. Monies, you can stick that question where the sun don't shine, mate.
Fair enough. Excellent. That's good. That's probably about as good an answer you've given to most of my questions anyway. So
that's fair. Yeah,
kind of works out all right anyway. So towards the end of this month then, you're going back out on the road then?
Yeah.
Well, it'll be January then. More time travel involved.
Oh, okay.
But yes, you're going down to Southampton and Tunbridge Wells. I wasn't even sure where Tunbridge Wells was. I had to look it up. Do you know where it is?
It's only the living, breaking heart of all heavy metal. How can you not know that?
Yeah.
Tunbridge Wells.
Tunbridge Wells. It's in. What county is it in?
Kent.
Is it?
I don't know. Yeah. It's where they invented heavy metal.
Yeah. What's your favourite Wells?
Well, Alan Wells that you used to go to college with, but Tunbridge Wells is a close second.
Oh, Wells Next to Sea.
No, I don't like that one. That can piss right off.
So Tunbridge Wells is probably the second favourite Wells?
Yeah, so after Alan Wells. Yeah.
Okay.
You went to... That was right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You knew Alan Wells, didn't you?
No, I didn't know Alan Wells.
Yeah, well, he's not my favourite anymore. Tunbridge Wells has just taken the top spot.
Excellent.
What's your favourite Wells, Paul?
I don't know. There was a sprinter called Alan Wells, I think, as well. There was a Scottish sprinter.
No, definitely
sprinter,
don't like
that.
Alan Wells anymore.
I
don't like sport.
Don't like running. No. Well, what is there? Wells Fargo. That's a bank, innit? Don't like them.
No, we don't like them.
That's the man.
Mother Wells? Does that work?
That's in Scotland. That was the question, wasn't it? What's your favourite well?
That was the question, yeah.
Wishing Well, but that's that song. Wishing Well.
I like the Runaway Train song, that's good, isn't it? We used to, during the worst of Runaway Train, actually go like this: runaway train, 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 I'm going to do this all night. Train, runaway train.
What song? What's it got to do with Wells?
Runaway train.
Going to a well at the end of it.
Yeah, at the end of it. Yeah,
okay.
That's where he gets on the train.
That's the favourite song.
Ends up in a well. To answer your question, Runaway Train. He ends up in a well.
Brilliant, excellent. And you're going into Buckley, which used to be my old stomping ground, the Tivoli in Buckley. Have you played there before? Do you know?
I don't know. What's your favourite Lee?
Bruce
Lee.
Bruce Lee. Oh yeah. That used to be your password for everything, didn't it?
Still is.
Brilliant.
I better change that now.
Yes. And then over to Belfast and Dublin as well.
Yeah. What's your favourite Fast and Lynn?
Breakfast and Evil Lynn from He-Man.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, very good.
Mine's Bookfast.
Oh, yes,
and King's Lynn. Okay. Sorry, Belfast and Dublin. Obviously, you're great too, but
yeah, cool.
Not top of our Lins and Fasts, I'm afraid.
Yeah, when are we going to play Breakfast and Evil Lynn?
I don't know, mate. You have to go onto our booking agent. Rubbish.
So, any plans for the rest of the year then? Have you got any festies that you can tell us about yet, or anything lined up?
Any festies?
Easter Fest. Easter Fest, aren't we? We're going to dress up as a big egg.
Yeah. I've got a props man on a giant egg.
Yeah.
We're playing just Easter fests. That's basically because we're spending all the money on the egg.
We have we haven't got any festivals. No.
We thought we'd start doing festivals because they're only just, what's the point?
No one goes to them.
No one goes to them, and it's not like you get to play in front of tens of thousands of people and get a free ticket to a festival.
We're just going to do the Leet, aren't we?
We're just going to do really small pub gigs from now on, aren't we? And sack off all the festivals. Get
smaller and smaller, and turn into a little amoeba, and then turn into an egg and go back into our mothers' vaginas. And that's the end of the band.
All for Easter. It's all about eggs.
Easter.
Eggs.
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 Yep.
That's the answer to that one.
Okay. The answer to that question was eggs.
Eggs, indeed. Well, obviously, we are Bloodstock Radio, so I'm sure people would like to see the new stuff on a massive big stage at Bloodstock. That'd be good fun.
Well, obviously, we're playing Bloodstock. We play every year.
Yeah,
obviously.
We've played every Bloodstock that's ever been, hasn't there?
We are Bloodstock.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are like the Crows or something.
Well, the first time they said, let's get a band called Evil Scarecrow and make a whole festival about them, didn't they? They did,
we'll
call it Bloodstock. Should have called it Evil Scarecrow Fest. But,
but it was too long, wasn't it? We didn't have enough ink in the printer at the time.
Well, I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to say that. Let's just end it there.
Can we slap your head to make a funny swanky voice?
Do that. Ooh.
It's just lazy writing.
We seem to have killed Dr. Hell. I don't even know where this has gone. Bloodstock Radio. That's better.
Oh, dear me.
Evil Scarecrow, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for coming.
Hey, this is Paul Mazurkowitz, the drummer from Cannibal Corpse, and you are listening to Bloodstock Radio.
Okay, so that was Evil Scarecrow with Cosmos Goth Moth Gong, with the Ballad of Brother Pain in their middle there somewhere as well. And their upcoming tour dates are as follows. At the end of January, they are in Southampton on the 25th, Tunbridge Wells on the 26th, London on the 27th, and Nottingham on the 28th. And then I'll be seeing them in Buckley in North Wales on the 31st. They're going over to Belfast on February the 1st and Dublin on the 2nd. And then jumping forwards to April, I will also be seeing them at the Primordial Radio AGM in Lincoln on April the 27th alongside Massive Wagons. And don't forget that the Evil Scarecrow Pledge campaign is still open for another 36 days and they have not yet reached their target. So head over to the pledgemusic.com website, search for Evil Scarecrow and pick yourself up some goodies to help out the band. Okay, that's the Scarecrow stuff over with. So next we're moving on to the Metal to the Masses 2019 campaign. As I said at the top of the show, we have a record 31 regions taking part this year, dotted all around the UK and overseas in Ireland, Poland and Norway. If you're new to Bloodstock and Bloodstock Radio and you have no idea what Metal to the Masses is, then don't you worry, as we've got a neat little explanation coming up, followed by some previews from around the country. So let's check that out now, up next on Bloodstock Radio.
Hey, Butthead, what's this thing called Metal to the Masses?
That's like how they decide who plays on the new Blood stage at Bloodstock. It's like a cage match between a bunch of metal bands.
Cool! Cage match! Cage match!
Settle down, Beavis. I just hope Simon Hall will pick the best ones. He's like the judge.
I object, Your Honor!
On what grounds?
On the grounds that you suck!
Sustained.
It's Jake from Metal to the Masses Sheffield here. Metal to the Masses Sheffield kicks off next week on the 24th of January and will run till the 4th of May. This year is Sheffield's biggest Metal to the Masses competition with over 40 bands, so get down to the Mulberry on the 24th to see what metal the Steel City can forge.
Hi, I'm Greg from Metal in the Cabin here for Bloodstock Radio. I'm a proud sponsor of Metal to the Masses commentary, which kicks off at 7 o'clock on Sunday the 10th of February at the Arches venue. We have 4 bands playing. We have Necrotic Soul playing black metal. We have progressive metal from Senfora, more metal from Callous Hands, and punk metal from Last Hounds. All of these bands join the revolution to get the ultimate prize of playing at Bloodstock Open Air Festival. Tickets are £6 on the door, but if you like a bargain as much as I do, you can pick one up from £5 from each of the bands, or if you have some internets, from fatangel.bigcartel.com. For more info, you can go to our Facebook page, just search for M2TMCov, and I will see you at the Arches venue on Sunday the 10th of February. In the meantime, my friends, stay metal.
Hello Bloodstock Radio, this is David Himbury checking in from Metal to the Masses Hitchin, and I'm here to tell all you fellow Bloodstockers that the Hitchin chapter of Metal to the Masses starts on Sunday the 10th of February at our favourite stomping ground of Club 85. We have 32 amazing bands playing over 8 heats this year, with the grand final taking place on Friday the 31st of May, which will be guest headlined by our 2018 victors 13. All our heats take place on a Sunday, with doors opening at 7 p.m, and the first band hitting the stage at 7:30. Tickets will be available on the door, or if, like me, you are a sucker for a bargain, you can find discounted tickets online at the following address, club-85.co.uk. For more information on all things Metal to the Masses Hitchin, please hit us up on the Metal to the Masses Hitchin Facebook page. Just search M2TM Hitchin, and you can find all the details there. Stay heavy, and we'll see you there.
Hi, it's Dan Barrett, resident soundboy from DB Sounds, here to let you know that as of Friday the 18th of January, every other week at the Sandhouse in Colchester, you can catch the competitions for Metal to the Masses Essex. Local bands will be competing through several heats spread over the next couple of months. What are they competing for, you ask? A spot to play at the new Blood stage at Bloodstock. That's what. And guess what? With the help of some special guest headliners like Witch Tripper, who are headlining the final on the 29th of June, you guys get to decide who wins. And on top of that, we've had a little help from our friends over at Games Brains and A Head Banging Life. So if you get the chance, go and show them some love. You can find out some more Metal to the Masses Essex. Till then, Stay heavy.
This is Chris from the CPR show on Horsham FM with an update on Metal to the Masses' return to Brighton for 2019. 6 heats will be held as 18 acts fight for a spot on the prestigious New Blood stage over the weekend of 8th to 11th of August. All the heats are being held at the Green Door store in Trafalgar Street, close to the main railway station, and all the heats are free entry shows. Headline act on each heat is a band who've appeared on the New Blood stage in recent years. First up for Heat 1, on February the 23rd, 2018, South Wales Metal to the Masses winners, Democratus. The 6 heat winners will all go forward to the final, which takes place on Sunday, June the 30th, with King Goat, Hell Puppets and Enslavement all appearing alongside the heat winners. Doors for the first heat are at 7 p.m. Be there.
Hello there, Metal Universe. Elliot here from Metal to the Masses Bristol, informing you all that the road to Bloodstock is once again underway in our fair city, taking place at the Exchange on Old Market Street at various points throughout the first half of the year before our grand final extravaganza on Saturday, July 6th. Check out our Facebook page at M2TM Bristol to see when the next gig is and come to support the very best of the Southwest. Be there or be a shape with 4 sides of equal length. See you soon, and remember to stay heavy. Oh yeah!
Metal to the Masses update.
Okay, so there we had previews from 6 of the UK Metal to the Masses regions taking part this year, and we already mentioned the overseas region of Ireland, Norway and Poland, so let me quickly rattle through the remaining 22 UK regions. We've also got Birmingham, Bournemouth, Burnley, Cardiff, Cheltenham, Glasgow, Leeds, Leicester, London, Manchester, Merseyside, Milton Keynes, Newcastle, Northamptonshire, Northern Ireland, Norwich, Nottingham, Oxford, Somerset, Stoke, Wolverhampton and Wrexham. Now, most of these regions do still have slots available, and particularly London and Sheffield I know have had bands drop out. So, any up-and-coming emerging bands who fancy a crack at making it to Bloodstock, get in touch. And if you're a punter who wants to support your local venue and promoters and check out the potential headliners of the future, then please do get down there to these events. You can find more details on our Metal to the Masses Facebook page. Search for Bloodstock Metal to the Masses Official. Okay, those of you who listened last year will recall that we had several people regularly contributing additional content for the podcast. The likes of Lena Metalina with her focus on Middle East metal bands. We had H from Acid Rain, Cole Bryant from Hell's Gazelles, and several others that also kindly sent contributions in. Well, we are, as always, by the fans for the fans, so we're hoping to do the same again this year. So if you're interested in getting involved, drop us an email to podcast@bloodstockfestival.com to discuss the sort of thing we're looking for. And next up is someone who's done just that. Her name is Marina, and as she's based in Germany, I thought it would be a good idea if she told us a little bit about herself and then gave us some info about our Sunday night headliners, Scorpions. So that's coming up next on Bloodstock Radio.
Band announcements.
Hi, I'm Marina Hirschbichler. I'm from Austria and currently live in Munich in Germany, and this is my story of how I got into metal music. I was in that young teenage phase where you kind of still decide which direction you go in terms of musical interest and all that stuff. And I listened to some very bad hip-hop back in the day, like German hip-hop and all that stuff, but I just wasn't sure in which direction I might go. And then this one German rock band came up. They were called Tokyo Hotel, and they came up in 2005. They caused a huge hysteria among all the teenage girls, and I'm not ashamed to say that I became a fan of them as well. I mean, they had amazing music, like they had great songs and they had great live shows as well. Anyway, through YouTube and the love for Tokyo Hotel, I kind of stumbled from Tokyo Hotel to 30 Seconds to Mars. And then I kind of got stuck with the whole emo-core scene of the 2000s. And yeah, so over the years, and when I started going to rock and metal festivals, I just got more and more into the whole heavy metal scene, the hard rock scene. And this led me to Slipknot eventually, and Architects, and Every Time I Die, for instance. So yeah, this is how I got into hard rock and metal music. Now, the reason why I stuck with rock and metal is because it is more than just music to me. To me, it is a lifestyle and a lovely community as well. The music scene and its people might seem rough sometimes. I mean, we're all mostly dressed in black and so on, and this is what I get to hear more and more often, actually, that people always get so surprised of how nice and sweet metal fans are. And you can really see that also in the mosh pits. Obviously, it's a way of dancing, like an aggressive way of dancing maybe, but we look out for each other. And the second somebody falls down, there are at least 6 hands that pull you up again as soon as possible. So, like I said, we really look after each other. Regarding the music, it is clearly because it's overall like a raw sound. Like, I just love the electric guitars and heavy solos and the power behind the music. Rock and metal shows are overall very energetic, and I think it's impossible not to headbang to it. What I'd like to mention, though, is that I think metal often gets underestimated because some people might not understand the lyrics if they are screamed or growled. In my opinion, this is because you actually have to train your ear to be able to understand screamed or growled lyrics. I mean, this was the case for me as well. When I started listening to heavier music, I kind of like didn't really understand what they were singing or screaming. But yeah, I think you really train your ear to finally understand them. And also, mostly a record has at least one ballad. And I think metal ballads can be one of the most melodic musical pieces ever. I think they often get underestimated. Yeah, so all in all, metal and rock does mean a lot to me as music and also as lifestyle. And I feel very, very just at home in this rock and metal scene and on the festivals. And it's just a gathering of a lot of music freaks coming together, and it's always nice. Yeah, so this was a brief introduction on how I got into metal music and rock music and what it means to me and why I got stuck with it. And I got a little secret for you. I know the second headliner for Bloodstock Festival, the German hard rock legends, Scorpions. They're gonna rock the UK like a hurricane. They're gonna be on Sunday, August 11th, closing the main stage. It will be their first time headlining Bloodstock Festival. Crazy. I mean, they are one of the most successful and influential hard rock bands in the 80s and 90s, and they're still going strong. They're still such a good band. They sold over 160 million records. And my friend, Oliver Strosetsky, also a German journalist and a dear friend of mine, he is a huge fan of the Scorpions, and he will tell us what's so fascinating about them and why you should definitely not miss them at Bloodstock Festival.
Hi, my name is Olli. I'm a music journalist in Munich, and in my opinion, the Scorpions are extremely important because back in the 80s, end of 70s, a young band named Iron Maiden toured with them, and they were forced from their tour manager to watch the performance of the Scorpions every day so they could learn from the big guys. And the funny thing is, Scorpions, back in the end of the 70s, they had it all. They had the drive, they had they were really aggressive, but they had also a lot of progressive style in the music. Therefore, Scorpions are really, really important, and you really shouldn't miss Scorpions on Bloodstock because they are truly old school and they master their instruments and their performance in over 40 years. So they really know what they do, and when you watch them, you can see a lot of parallels to other bands where you think, oh, that's so new, that's so cool. No, the Scorpions already had it. This is Olli for Bloodstock Radio, and if you really want to get into Scorpions, just listen to Pictured Live on their famous live album Tokyo Tapes. Rock on.
Sweet holidays.
Hi, this is Alex Kolnick of Testament. You're listening to Bloodstock Radio.
So that was the Mighty Scorpions there, your Sunday night Bloodstock 2019 headliners, in a feature by Marina and Ollie, and we're hoping to hear some more content from them as well. Thanks for doing that. So if you haven't got your Bloodstock tickets yet, or if you want to check out the full lineup, then head over to the Bloodstock website where you can find all that information. That's bloodstock.uk.com. VIP tickets are currently still on sale but going fast, and you also have until the end of February to sign up to the deposit scheme, which splits the cost of your ticket into 5 £29 chunks. And we will be trying to bring you as much information about those bands and all the others that are yet to be added over the next few months. Okay, that is us just about done this week. If you've enjoyed what you've heard, then please do tell other like-minded metalheads and bloodstockers to tune in. I'm going to finish the show on a slightly downbeat note, as earlier this week the metal community in the UK suffered a huge loss with the passing of the much-loved Dave Ingram Jr., or Dingram as he was often known. The tributes that have been flooding in from him have been truly heartwarming, and I really hope they provide some comfort to his friends and family. We're going to finish off with a song from one of the many projects that he was involved with. I've been Squatter, this has been Bloodstock Radio, and this is Nephesturus with Kings of Speed, going out to Dingram. May he rest in peace.
I think that was absolutely perfect.
By the fans, for the fans. Bloodstock Radio.